Hello friends, welcome back to my another video. Let's start today video. Today video help for starting for your UPSC preparation. Today we are learn about class 6 NCERT history books chapter 1 video. This video help for you build your foundation for UPSC exam. I have learned NCERT books for in purpose of only UPSC friends. Only important topic I have covered in this chapter. Class 6 UPSC Chapter 1 friends. Chapter 1 several things we can find out in Chapter 1. Name of this chapter was What, Where, When and How. We don't know about history, anything about history. Let's start from beginning of the history. According to writer, first question writer, what we can know about the past. हम लोग past के बारे में क्या जानते हैं? According to writer, writer tells about we know about the past. What people eat, what kinds of clothes they wore, the houses in which they live. We can find out about the lives of hunters, herders, farmers, rulers, merchants, priests, craftspersons, artists, musicians, and scientists. We can also find out about the games children played, the stories hired to play, and the songs they sang. Watch this map. Please watch this map and find the river Narmada. Several 100,000 years ago, people were live along the banks of this river, friends. They also collected roots and gathers foods for survive and hunters hunting animals. Next, friends, this map. Please search the Kirtahar and Suleiman Hills, where first crops, men and women first began crop several 8,000 years ago, and rearing animals. This is the important topic for UPSC syllabus. Where was first crop grown, friends? The friends Vindhyas and Garhwals, where several agriculture was developed in place of Vindhyas, north of the Vindhyas, where first rice was grown, friends. Next, friends, trace the river Indus, where about 4,700 years ago some of the earliest cities were flourished, friends. And friends, next 2,500 years ago river Ganga developed and its tributaries and seacoast where next earliest cities was flourished. First was earliest city flourished was friends river Indus and their tributaries, friends. Important point of this chapter is yes friends, name of the land. Yes friends, India भारत का नाम कैसे पड़ा friends? Let's see. There are two of the words often used for our country, India and Bharat. The word India comes from the Indus called Sindhu and Sanskrit. Find Iran, Greece and your Atlas. The Iranians and Greeks who came through the northwest about 2,500 years ago and were familiar with the Indus, called the Hindus and Indus, and the land to the east of the river called India. The name Bharata was used group of people who live in northwest who are mentioned in the Rig Veda. Earliest composition of is Sanskrit, dated about 3,500 years ago, later used in our country. इसके बाद फिर इस चैप्टर में इम्पोर्टेंट है कैसे हम लोग अपना पास्ट को खोजते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ आर्कियोलॉजी. पास्ट को जो खोजते हैं उसको आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट बोला जाता है. There are several books were written and the one of the call is manuscript. With the help of manuscript we can know about our past. They are written by hand. In this Latin word manu meaning hand. These were usually written on palm leaf or the bark of tree that is grows of Himalaya, friends. Over the years, many manuscripts were eaten by insects. Some were destroyed by many have survived and often preserved temples and monasteries. In this book dealt all kinds of subjects, that religious beliefs, practices of that lives of kings, medicine, science. Besides, there were epics, poems, plays. Many of these were written in Sanskrit and other was in Prakrit. Read for the natural public, ordinary people. Another source for searching our past, it was friends inscription. It was also a writing in stones in hard surface, friends. Past kings and queens inscribed their inscription in various hard surface to their victories. As I already called, who studied the past are called friends archaeology. They studied the building of stone, brick, painting and sculpture. Also explored the excavate, dig under the surface of the earth, find tools, weapons, pots, pens, ornaments and other coins of subject made up the stone, others bones, baked clay or metal. Objects that are made of hard, imperishable, sustainable, usually survive for a long time. Who study the history? The historian, that is Socrates, who study the past. They often were source. They often was all the history he should found in past. They also call the source. found from the manuscripts, inscription, and archaeology. One source were found learning about the past become an adventure. Next important point was history of history. One past or many. We have many. We have our plural histories, friends. Next important point was the what do dates means. Date का मतलब क्या है, friends? In somebody asks your date, you will mention the month, day, month, and year 2000. Something these were accounted from the date or generally assigned the birth of Jesus Christ, the founder of Christianity. So 2000 means 2000 years after the birth of Christ. All this before the birth of Christ are counted backwards and usually have to latest BC added on. In this book we will refer the dates going back present using the starting point, friends. Here are, friends, some important topics of history first chapter, friends, according to UPSC point of view. Let's watch next video, friends. Thank you, friends.